So I'm a legit 85 feet out there. Okay, and that's right underneath your apron. That's that spot I just marked. You'll see you're full, and I couldn't get past that. And you're full for a long way.
Full of water, you mean?
Yes, sewage, right, full. Meaning the pipe is completely full. So what happens is when everything gets down there, it just kind of stops up. Now we're getting out of the area, but you can see, I mean, I'm riding on the bottom of the pipe, and I'm stuck at the top, right? Because see that? That's scale. And all that stuff down there is scale. And we can't see anything because there's water still. Alright, so now we've already pulled back up. Right, remember I told you out there behind that car, turn down right, and then back left. This is the back left on the horizontal. Now we pull back
Where
up.
Where exactly is that on the surface?
Underneath the car, the red car. Right, we're pulling kind of back up underneath the left tire. So in that pipe right there, it looks pretty decent. You did a good job of scaling that. See, there's pits, right? So this is. But see, what you got to realize is, see that little hole right there? It looks like a hole, but that's not a hole. And you're not looking at dirt. You're just actually looking at the iron.
Did you see any holes in this pipe?
Not yet. See, there's a line of scale. You see it up there?
Okay, you're pointing to the extreme top right corner.
Yeah, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all jagged and sticking out in your pipe. That's all scale.
Wow.
And that's scale. That's big chunks of scale. And it's because when you do it with a jetter, you can chunk off big chunks of scale, but you can't get it all off. I mean, that scale, that over there is scale. And some of it looks pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but some of it doesn't. Now this is where it's turning. So we came back, and we just now we're gonna turn back this way. So we're pulling back towards your house. More scale. See, the scale is what's causing that pond to be right there. See the scale on the sides? On the side, and then the top is really round. You see the roundness of the top? The bottom's supposed to be like that too. So when it looks all like the beach when they have the rocks on it, it's not very good. Because then it filters everything. So like right now your paper and solids probably wouldn't make it past this. Because it's just going to hold all that right there. Big, huge chunk of hole. And that's a hole of scale. I can see the pipe underneath it. It's not dirt underneath it. It's just that the pipe is supposed to be there, but that's all scale. And so then, boom, the scale's missing, and you can see underneath it, but I wouldn't call the pipe bottomless yet. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be replaced, but it needs to be further descaled after it drains to see if it needs to really be replaced.
How would you drain it?
Once we open it, once we get the pipe exposed out there and get it to drain, because once we pull the pipe apart,
now at this point, where is this on the surface?
We're back getting close toward the beginning of your house. 46 feet is underneath your hydrangea, pretty much. The one I pointed out to you. Near Hosta. There, I knew I was calling it wrong. Playing expert, I'm not. I can keep them alive. See that scale? Right there. And so we have a machine that will actually scour the whole pipe. Right, knock all that stuff off. It's called the Bacote descaler. It's actually made to descale. It's not made to jet and remove things. It's like jet does things like leaves lines in the pipe because it shoots straight beams of water back. So then it looks pretty good. Like the closer you get back here, it looks okay. There's still some scale up on the left, but it's not that bad. It's never going to stop you up. You know, this pipe, if this was how he descaled the whole thing, then it looks pretty good. Now, he probably had a problem because he ran into too much water. And then blasting a full, pipe full of water, the water kills your power. Because it looks like back at the early stages, he was doing pretty decently. And this pipe's fine back here. We're almost inside your house.
So like under the porch, or is it under the fence?
Yeah, we're pretty much underneath your porch. And, I mean, it's going to be hard to tell because there's no test tee in here, but I'm pretty sure when I was locating right about here was the edge of your house. So now we're back inside your house.
So 31 feet or so is right at the edge.
Correct.
32
yeah.
feet.
Give or take. But I don't see any holes. All I see is that one problem that's way out there and then a bunch of scale. And so I can give you a price to dig up that pipe and put it back 2 different ways.
Is there a way to do this without digging?
No, because your pipe's clogged, so I could not. There's nothing to do to fix it unless I try to send a hydrojetter down it myself. And that is obviously not going to work, right? That would be the true definition of insanity. Let's do it again.
Okay.
What? Didn't work the first time. Again. But yeah, I mean, the only way to do that outside is
You're reading online about something called pipe bursting? What is that?
So pipe bursting requires 2 holes. Alright, it's a form of trenchless because I'm not trenching the whole sewer. Right, I'm going to dig a hole at the beginning where I want to start the replacement and a hole at the end where I want to end the replacement. And then from there I would break the sewer out underneath. So I pass a 1-inch braided steel cable through the sewer, hook a burst head up on one end, hook the bursting machine up in the other, and behind the burst head I hook up the 4-inch high density polyethylene. Alright, so from there the hydraulic burst machine pulls on that cable at 10,000 psi, pulling it through the old sewer and breaking it out of the way. And then behind it pulls in the new 4-inch high density polyethylene. I mean, it's an option for you. You could definitely do that if you want to replace your sewer, say from like the edge of your front porch to the hole in the street. I can give you that price, but I strongly recommend that we dig the sewer up at the apron first and then video the rest of it. Because who knows what else could be there. And in your own apron, we're fine. That's weird.
What is that?
It just paused for a second. I've never seen it do that. I've had this get along enough to break it a couple times. Still never seen it do that. But and so what we do is we dig up at the road, and then from there we see, because right now your pipe's got so much scale in it, I couldn't tell you whether it was pipe burstable. The sewer actually physically has to be going downhill the whole way, regardless of scale. The scale actually needs to be removed first so that we can see it's going downhill. Otherwise it screws up the pipe bursting and it can flatten it out or cause bellies. Right, and so we have to be descaled
And
regardless.
what you're saying is being caught on tape?
Yes, all of it. He's going to listen to a long video.
That's okay. It's a big investment.
Oh, no, you're going to do it right. And so then, I mean, some of the things that I always ask people are, what's your plan? Are you going to be here another 20 years, or are you going to be here another 2 years?
5 years.
20. So then, full line replacement is not a bad idea for you. Okay, so I already know how deep.
We've got 2 kids in school, and so we've got to be careful.
Right.
Let's explore whatever you think might actually work, but we're not going to be spending any more than we have to on this.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, good. So that's the information that I want. Because